It's Andrew from Better Sheets here. Going to do a breakdown of this Seedtable Google Sheet that I think is just absolutely excellent. Going to share with you what I think is good about it because it's just a fantastic example of using Google Sheets to get something out really quick, but also do it in a beautiful way. So this is made by Gons, who runs Seedtable. And the first thing I'll point out is that he uses a darker background and white or light text. And this darker background is actually the same as his normal website. I'll also point out that he does use the same color palette, so blue and white with this black. And this black up here is a button. And what he does here so perfectly is this thing you're supposed to click is a black button. But he doesn't do it. How he does this is it's just a link here, but he just fills it in. The fill color is black, and everything else is blue. He uses a great little thing here where he just puts this in gray. This is, yes, it's a big text, like a headline, and smaller text, but it also grays out so that your eye quickly can glance over it because the headline it's a headline and a subtitle. Very good way to let the eye sort of have some hierarchy. Really, really great design here. As you scroll down, notice that it does split and it becomes a white background. That's good because this is actually where the person is going to be like spending most of their time reading. And something very simple here that he did that is really useful when you have something like this. So he wants people to see a changes in amounts from left to right, and this could have easily been sort of a separate this could have been a headline and then these listed underneath it. But he had a lot of like different things going on here. He had images here, a little bit of examples, impact, specific changes. He had these 4 sections, right? So this could have been separate sheets. It could have been a lot of different things, but he beautifully finds a way to fit it all in one sort of viewport, right? Fit this broad change, specific changes, a little bit less or more detailed information, but less space, and then companies here on the right. And as you scroll down, there's different categories. And again, he could have made the choice, and we usually make the choice here of making different tabs for these. Check out the people travel less. Check out people go out less. He absolutely could have, and our normal intuition here is to do different tabs. But he knows, like as a web designer, that any amount of clicks you have the user do is going to lessen the amount of people. Like it's a funnel, right? And every single click is less amount of people will go there. So he puts it all into one spreadsheet, one sheet, and you just have to scroll down. And if you know, and one imperceptible difference is really, really cool here is these broad changes are, well, one cell, he merges those cells, and then also colors them differently. So he's letting color here signify good and bad, but he has a very subtle difference just to cut up eye space and give this a little bit more room to breathe. Really, really good job here, and really ingenious way. I wanted to share this example with you because I think this is just those most ingenious ways I've ever seen a spreadsheet laid out, and hopefully a little bit out of this. He uses the bottom of the a little line here, really cool. Uses here, I think these are like an emoji here, really, really nice. And then the last thing I will mention of this amazing sheet, and I'll put a link to this sheet, obviously, the Loom video here in the just go to the Loom video. If it's embedded, just click on the Loom video watching Loom, and you'll get a link to this. It's also actually up here if you want to take a look. It's seedtable.com, COVID-19 spreadsheet with some hyphens there. That'll take you directly here. One last thing that I will say. He did this really amazing thing of when you want to have interaction, you want people to submit something, the normal idea is to use a form, right? A Google form. Hey, go to this Google form, fill out your stuff. It's a very good way to get information from people quickly. But he knows, again, that if someone's on this sheet, they have to go to a form and fill it out blindly. But he wants to also show like other people's examples and let people see the edits, right? So what he does is he actually makes this a public document. You could get this as a public document. You can ask for edit access and we'll grant it to you. And then you add your information here. You add down on how does he do that and still save this is he uses the protect sheet button, which is in this down arrow. If you ever get to a sheet and you have access to it, you can protect it. So he allows you to edit this. Even if you have edit access, you will still only be able to edit this page. So this page is safe, and this page you can add to it. Really, really, really cool way to keep this an interactive and community-led endeavor. Let people see what other people submit. And absolutely, you're still susceptible to spam. You're still susceptible to someone coming in and deleting everything on this sheet. But if you have a small community and you still want to make an open sheet, but you want to save some data or save some formulas or something, put it here. What he could do as well, and a couple extra things, is like he could have a summary page where he shows like maybe a dashboard that shows like the number of submissions, and the collaborator even like has a little ticker of the top collaborators. You can create that on a summary page. Sort of take a unique and count formula here, put that together, get a nice little like leaderboard, put that on a summary page or a leaderboard page. If this was something like how many articles can you submit to our company or something, or how many articles have you written, kind of thing. If you have gamemanship or gamify this kind of thing. But really cool spreadsheet. I wanted to share this with everyone. So please take a look also at seedtable.com. And if you want to make better sheets, make sheets like this, learn from me at bettersheets.co. I have free tutorials and also pay for full access to all of the videos I make about how to make cool Google Sheets. Disclaimer, Gons here is a friend, but did not take my classes, but I'm just sharing this as a great example of spreadsheets with you. Bye. Thanks so much for watching.